A little bit different look, kind of a new look.
Wentz to throw. We'll just dump it off to Urzendowski, who is the motion man. Gets what he can, maybe a couple of yards up to the 36-yard line.
We're spot on in the most critical point of the game in which he didn't play until then.
Play action, naked boot. Wentz fires right on target. Beautiful little pitch and catch.
From passing, Cole Heckendorf for most yards. Here's an ISO situation. Just a little out, naked bootleg, something that's on the play chart. Just in his build and his blonde hair, they like him as much as they did Starr, and we all know how well Starr played in Vermillion.
Quick drop, easy pitch and catch there to Darius Shepard. Shepard, the hero last week, coming on in the second half for a pair of touchdown catches against Northern Iowa.
On these AC joint, Nodak Mutual Insurance replay this week, obviously feeling much better. You see the corner slip down there, allows Shepard to get the first down.
And Chris Kleiman running downfield was right on top of that. Wentz setting up the screen, flaring it out to Chase Morlock, who's got blockers. Inside the 20, Morlock pulling his way down to the 10-yard line. Finally pushed out of bounds by Armstead, but the Bison will have a 1st and 10 coming up at the 11.
Nodak Mutual Insurance replay, a lot of different looks. There you see Wentz with the little pump fake there. Other routes, you see Kelly, number 54, Jeremy Kelly, with probably the key block that helps spring Morlock.
Today, and the Bison are really good in the red zone so far this season. Wentz to throw. Inside, caught by Bonnet. Tries to squeak away, but can't do it. A couple of yards short of a first down.
In previous scores in the red zone, yeah, that's really good.
Bonnet not told. Wentz to throw. Drops it off. It's Frazier. Dives for a first down, and depending on where they mark him, nope, they're going to say he's out of bounds, just a couple of yards short.
Side maybe tried to go deeper to Vra. There's these, I guess he's just probably looking off the safety there. But Vra is out here now trying to make a block. He was first read about 15 foul. He got called basically for roughing the tackle. It's awesome. I'll never forget that play.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and long, flushed. He's going to look deep for Urzendowski, and this one is nearly intercepted as Urzendowski kind of broke off the route. In on the coverage was Will Armstead, and that will lead to a punting situation here.
I know he was along, and we didn't quite pick it up there, but there was a little bit of contact about 10 yards behind that, even though Armstead makes a nice.
The team in receiving touchdowns with 4. Play action this time for Wentz. Looking deep, going deep, has a receiver, and it is knocked away at the last second. Good job defensively by the defensive back there for South Dakota, Chris Tyler.
Was thrown a long way in the air. Look at where Vra took off. He's from the 52. Wentz is back behind the 40, and the ball will land almost at the goal line. So that ball hung in the air for about 60 yards, and then it's just a 50-50 ball. And Vra didn't even get a chance to get his hand on it. Really clearly showing a superiority in physical nature. Just beating up that D-line pretty good.
Vra motions to the near side. Wentz will throw, and he's got Zach Vra. Perfectly placed football at the 37-yard line. Tackle made on the play by Will Armstead, but Wentz to throw again. More time, stepping up, looking deep, going to the end zone for Shepard. Touchdown, Bison.
Receiver group. Here's what I'm talking about. How he's looking off. Nobody in his face. He's able to step up and lay it in there, but maybe the wide receiver group heard you, Brian, talking about the fact that Morlock has more.
From the Valley.
And then we'll take the crew on the road for a couple of games as well.
Wentz to throw again, naked boot. Floating one up, has Vra. Uses body well. Incomplete. No flag.
I think both.
That was actually Albert. Oh, who was that?
That he's throwing to? Albers. Yep. I think this is one at the tail end of this where the back judge and the side judge are kind of looking at each other a little bit. Are you going to? Or are you going to? No, let's not. He was definitely there. And that was, Warner on the.
Always good for us. Wentz hanging in there, fires. And this one is almost intercepted. Nice play on the football there by Lilly.
And Vra didn't even see it, didn't know it was coming.
Wentz might run for it. He got close, needed the 35, and I think he just got the 35 to keep the chains moving.
Bootleg on a flood pattern, 3 different routes, one deep, one middle, one short. USD had all of those covered up pretty well, and then actually, because he was being chased so hard, it didn't appear like, but not quite as much, I think, as I thought they'd have more.
This pass a little bit low, and I don't know if Morlock came up with it or not. I thought it was incomplete. Take a look here.
Nodak Mutual Insurance replay. I don't think that's a catch.
That's not a catch.
Well, NDSU got away with one because this one's going to get.
Ilias will motion to the bottom of your screen. Caught a touchdown pass last week against Northern Iowa. Wentz to Ilias. Up to midfield, close to another first down, maybe a yard short.
Ilias and Bonnet in this ball. We'll see it. There's a pretty good push. Anderson comes across the face of the linebacker, gets in front, and then breaks a couple of tackles to get the Bison inside the run. Has also been an option out of this formation quite a bit this year.
Wentz will throw across the middle. Darius Anderson, the senior from Hawaii, inside the 30, down to the 28-yard line. Lagi makes the tackle.
But you talk about hanging in there to the last second to allow the pass pattern to develop. That's exactly what Wentz did on that particular play. He had a man right hanging on his waist when he was delivering this ball. We'll see it. There's a pretty good push. Anderson comes across the face of the linebacker, gets in front, and then breaks a couple of tackles to get the Bison inside the 13.
Play action. Bruce Anderson, the intended target. Covered up on the play by Jim Latrenta. Wentz to throw across the middle. It is caught. Andrew Bonnet, touchdown.
Sweet route, Brian. Double move.
Taking a 7-point lead back here on the catch by Bonnet.
Bonnet ran right through the screen, and you saw him planted that right foot, got inside the defender, and Wentz put that ball low and inside.
Wentz brings the Bison offense out. Play action, naked boot, and boy, he was leveled on the play by Van Ginkel.
More than we do pass block, and so, you know, they're not quite as proficient at that.
Wentz setting up a screen. He's got some blockers downfield as Frazier keeps his feet and gets to midfield before he's pushed out of bounds.
Got the first down. I think, if you will, for the Coyotes, he doesn't give up his outside leverage. That's the whole key to the play. You'll see him come into the play right there. I think it's Bonnet there someone trying to block him. I didn't see who it was. But he did not give up his outside hip and was able to keep the play from becoming a first down, even though I didn't think that would be the case today. So
this one in the air and dangerous pass. Right there was Ryan Hillier, had a beat on it, falls incomplete. Third.
Last time Wentz, it was an empty, so now he has a little help.
Wentz fires on the out, right on target. Finding the 6-year senior Zach Croft for a first down to the 37.
Hit so hard the last time. King Frazier stays in, nobody to block, and then the good pitch sideline as well as Wentz does.
Wentz time again. This one batted away. Nice job by the big 6'6" defensive tackle Drew Iddings. Wentz keeps not much room. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. John Mogg got in there along with Iddings and Van. So here comes Wentz on 3rd and 10. Protection breaking down. He'll squirt out. Fires downfield, has a receiver, but is out of bounds. He had Jeff Ilias, his tight end, but not quite enough room to squeeze down a foot on the sideline, and the Bison will have to punt again.
Well, improvising after that particular initial rush. Once again, USD doing a decent job on the defensive line. Wentz spins away from it. With a single high safety, you see the safety coming in a little bit late on the play, but that's the player that time closed off the gap and made it 3rd and not so easy.
Big 3rd down here for both teams. Wentz running out of time and is going to be taken down by Van Ginkel all the way back at the 9-yard line. 6th sack of the year.
And this is who reminds him of. Speed rush, gets around the tackle, and then gets to Wentz. The missed field goal. Now it's the NDSU offense turn to do its job.
Quarterback power. Wentz following blocks. 7 yards up to the 37.
Out of this today. Nodak Mutual Insurance replay. He's going to follow. Man right up the middle and pick up real good yardage up until Warner, or no, that wasn't Warner, that was
the 21-14, just like it was at half. Neither team scoring in that quarter. Wentz drops it off to King Frazier, who gets to the 49, 5 yards short of a first down.
With him, and then Loggy, the linebacker, kind of coming over to seal off the side. And
Shepard is the motion man to the bottom of your screen. Wentz will throw. Fires. Urzendowski makes the catch. Cuts it up inside the 40. And Urzendowski finally taken down at the 32-yard line by Tyson Graham. The Bison pick up another big 3rd down to move the chains.
Well, no quarterback in the country does it better. There might be some that do it as well as Wentz, that he can go from the far side, hash over here on a out pattern, just showing off that strength of the arm. Then Urzendowski does a little bit of a whip around to get back upfield, but Wentz can pull that play off.
Wentz to throw across the middle. Open receiver is Bonnet. He hangs on after taking a big shot from Warner at the 18-yard line. First half as we take a look at the Nodak Mutual Insurance replay.
Warner made the hit and then went straight to the sideline. He lost in that battle.
Another big 3rd down, 3rd and 9. Dimitri Williams in motion. Wentz to throw. Dumps it off. Morlock has a ways to go for a first down. He will not get there. Taken down on the play by Kean Loggy.
Made a solid tackle to force a long field goal attempt.
So Cam Peterson on for a 45-yard attempt. But Peterson has not missed, and he has a long of 49 this season. Williams the motion man. Wentz will keep it on the draw. Coming from behind is Van Ginkel making another play. For North Dakota State, they are 7 of 14 on 3rd down today. Shepard the motion man to the top of your screen.
In corners in press coverage.
Here comes the bring in pressure. Wentz gets rid of it. Fires incomplete. Looking for Urzendowski. And South Dakota forces another Bison 3 and out.
Ball out of Wentz's hands quickly, which they do, because if they don't, Wentz is going to complete it for a potential big play. Urzendowski